Oh yeah, by the way, I just heard that Will No Spray lost in his AEW debut match. Is that true? Did he really lose? You see, man, I'm always right. Like I said, man, Will No Spray, he should have came to AEW while the iron was hot 3 years ago. Now, he can't afford to lose now. Now it's fine when he loses. Nobody cares. 3 years ago, that would have been a big deal. But not now. It's his fault. Bruh, you should have asked out of your contract and just signed with AEW, just like Kenny Omega. Yeah, but hey, what's up? What's up now, man? Did you see Gunther? He dethroned Ricochet to become the Intercontinental Champion. What have I been saying for the past 2 months about my boy Gunther? That's how you say his name. You gotta say Gunther. That's how you say his name, man. Right, as always, man. I mean, when we wake up to my knowledge about this pro wrestling thing, when I latch myself on to a wrestler, good things happen. Look at Butch. He's on TV every week. Let alone look at the ring general Gunther. Like I said, baby, that mat is sacred. The mat is sacred, man. Past 2 months, man, I've been posting about Gunther every week. I said, watch out for him. I think I said 2 weeks ago, I said that it looks like Gunther is going to challenge Ricochet for the title. And then the next week, he did challenge him for the title. See what I'm saying? Somebody is listening. Good things is happening for the ring general Gunther. It's like, dude, man, everybody was saying, oh, his name sucks. Why they change his name? I was making videos, tons of posters. Why don't you listen? I said names don't matter, man. The only thing that matters is what does your boss think of you? Google it. Vince McMahon is very high on the ring general Gunther. As I said, he was high on him. What did I tell you past 2 months? I said Vince McMahon likes him some Gunther. He likes him. I mean, dude, it took him 2 months to be a champion. Remember his last match in NXT against Braun Breaker? People were saying, oh, he's buried. Braun was getting booed, huh? Oh, why did Braun beat Gunther? Oh, when he goes to the main roster, he's gonna be buried. Oh, why did they have this match? Braun was getting booed. Everybody was like, oh man, Gunther, he's buried, man. Why name Gunther after some Nazi guy, right? People were complaining about the origins of the name. So they had to just cut off the name to just Gunther. I was the only one defending him, man. He was trying to defend himself in tons of interviews. I remember he said that, if he would have came to the WWE as Gunther and they would have changed his name to Walter, people would have had the same negative reaction. That's why he don't care about his name. He said if he was on the main roster and they changed his name to Walter, he would have the same negative reaction like these fanboys are giving him. He said it wouldn't have made a difference, and I 1000% agree. Like I said, I told you, Bruce and Vince like this guy. He has a great look. Vince McMahon loves guys from foreign countries. He likes monsters from foreign countries. From Germany, Russia, etc. Especially from the 80s. He was always pushing guys from foreign countries. He likes tall looking monsters like the Iron Sheik. What's his name? Ivan Kosov, something. I think it was Ivan Kostov, something like that. So I think that's his name, something like that. He likes foreign monsters, man. I think Gunther reminds him of I don't know, Bruno Sammartino. He reminds him of Gorilla Monsoon. Dudes like that, like those kind of burly looking dudes who ain't like super ripped, but they big. He likes big dudes. Gunther fits everything he looks for. A foreign heel that looks like he is from a foreign country. He likes guys like that. Guys who look like they are against America. That's how Gunther looks. He likes pushing foreign heels. He's perfect. He's a guy like Gunther for years. He tried to make Rusev that guy, but I don't know. Rusev was not better than Gunther. Remember, he tried to make Rusev like the next Ivan Drago. He tried to. He tried, but Rusev kind of messed it up a little bit. But this Gunther, tell you, man, Gunther is the future of SmackDown. All right, his name is Ivan Koloff. That's his name. Vince probably see himself in that guy, Ivan Koloff. So like, there's like tools Vince probably sees himself when it comes to Gunther. It's like, man, look, Gunther is way better than Walter. He has a better look. He just has a better presentation. The fact that Ludwig Kaiser is now his like mouthpiece manager, which was smart. Gunther looks like a guy that should have a manager. See, in NXT, he was like the leader mouthpiece, but now he has like a better presentation. Every forward heel should have a manager. Every foreign heel should have a mouthpiece manager, especially if he is a monster. Ludwig Kaiser is perfect for that role. He has a good look. He just draws heat. They just feel like they are against America. Like, that's how they look. They look like they are against America. The typical forward heels that Vince likes. It's crazy, man. Dude, I remember that little midget from New York said, "Oh, Gunther ain't getting no reaction. It's sad. Nobody is reacting." Dude, that was his debut. Like, of course he's not gonna get a damn reaction. It's his debut. Nobody knows who he is. You dumbass. It's like, when will you wake up? I know more than your favorite wrestling YouTubers, man. When will you wake up? You thought I was trolling when I was keep on hyping up Gunther these past couple of weeks. Look at him now. The new Intercontinental Champion in 2 months. I was making videos, I was making posts saying his name is not a big deal. I said his name's not a big deal. I said he will be a star. I said, wait till we get Drew McIntyre versus Gunther, the ring Jalal. The mat is sacred, man. Tell you, you want to arm wrestle? Come on, dog, let's arm wrestle, man. That mat is sacred, man. It's like, I love being right. Now, the next step is to have Butch and what's the dude's name? And Ridge Holland to go after the tag team titles. That is the next step. To have Butch and Ridge Holland go after the tag team titles. That is the next step. Why? Dog, they on TV every week. Eventually, they are going to get the tag team titles eventually. That's where it's heading down. They will be champions by the end of this year. That's what I think. But let's get back to Gunther. Man, I saw the match. The match was perfect. See, I knew Ricochet was going to sell like $1 million. I knew that might have been the sickest chop that Gunther has ever did in his whole entire career. That was violent. That was a violent looking chop. That's what we were waiting for. How was Ricochet going to sell those deadly chops? That crowd was violent, man. It was the perfect match. I'll say, what's his name? Comes Ricochet. He had some good offense in. decent, good offense. He didn't make Gunther look weak. Gunther looked like a damn monster. He looked like, dude, who was gonna stop this guy? He made him look like Drago. Ricochet made him look like Drago. I say bravo, man. Bravo to Ricochet. He really put him over, man. Like Drew McIntyre, you better watch out, man. Drew McIntyre, you better watch out. Because I think Gunther is going to hold that title for a very, very long time. I said the Intercontinental Championship, it needs a monster who can work at the same time. It needs a change. The past couple of years, that title has not had a monster. Oh, my bad. It had Braun, right? But Braun was an awful IC champion. He was awful. So let's cross him out. Gunther is going to bring some prestige to that title, just like he did in NXT. Gunther is the future of SmackDown. See, this is a stepping stone. This is a huge stepping stone. We ain't done yet. He's gonna have a long reign. Then hey, never know, man. Down the line, when Roman Reigns, when he goes full part-time, I'm talking about like hardcore part-time, like he's Cena. I can see the Reign General Gunther becoming the WWE champion. I'm serious. I can see Cody Rhodes versus Gunther. That will be a great match. I can see Gunther versus Riddle. I can see Gunther versus Drew McIntyre. Oh yeah, and also I think Vince also sees a little bit of JBL in him too. I think he sees John Bradshaw when it comes to Gunther. They look very similar. So that is another great comparison that Vince probably sees in him. I knew Vince was going to have. I knew Vince was going to see money in Gunther. Come on, man. They changed his name, changed his theme song. Everybody was complaining about his presentation. Like, what are you doing? Like, huh? People were saying, oh, they changed his ring gear, his music, his everything. Like, dog, this is professional wrestling. You can't be the same guy. You got to evolve. Man. You got to change. Don't be left behind, man. You got to evolve. You got to change, man. And that's what he did. People are saying, oh, no more Imperium. Look, dog, you got to move on from Imperium. Okay? You can't be in the same box your whole career. You got to move on, man. You got to change. You got to change like Butch. Dog, I don't even remember his name in NXT now. Like, dog, I know Butch. What was his name in NXT? I think his name was Peter Smith or Peter Brady or Pete Dune. I forgot his name. I think his name was Peter Brady. Some kind of Peter Smith, something like that, or Pete James. So, I forgot his name. I know who Butch is. So Butch has made a strong impact on SmackDown. He is freaking entertaining. The kids like him. That crowd gravitates towards Butch. When it comes to the Brawling Brutes, people want to see Butch more than Sheamus and Ridge. They want to see Butch. Butch is entertaining as hell. And to me, I think Butch is a Vince McMahon creation. I think Vince made the Butch character. That's what I think. But overall, I predict that the Reign General Gunther was gonna be dominant. I knew he was gonna beat Ricochet. I knew he was gonna dominate him. That was a great, solid match. Solid as heck. So now, what do we do with Ricochet? I say pair up Ricochet with Max Dupree. Why not? It's time for Ricochet to evolve into something else. Have Max Dupree manage him. Put him in his stable. Why not? He looks like a male model, so I say why not? Put Ricochet with Max Dupree next. Okay, he should evolve, man. Change your character, do something. But overall, the Ring General Gunther proved me right. Did I predict his success on SmackDown? I said there's nothing wrong with his name. He will be a star. Vince likes him. He will be pushed. Do not listen to nobody else but me. Pro ratch on to a star. Good things happen. I told you Cody Rhodes was going to be a star in the WWE. Once he came back, look at his ass now. He's a star. Now they gotta try to replace him as a top face now until he comes back, because he was Raw. He was Raw, really. But this was a great match. When it comes to the Ring General Gunther, he will have a long, dominating title reign. Okay, I'm done.